going on, my people? How's everybody doing and how's everybody feeling? And today I have a special video. This is for all my shooters. This is for all my players that just like to spark at the 3-point line from limitless, shoot the mid-ranges, post fades, you know, a little bit of handle, a little bit of defense there, but just being a pure sharp shooter, being able to just cook the defense and shoot from anywhere. So look at this. You already know, right? So we're gonna make Reggie Miller, but if you're watching this video, just drop that like, subscribe, show some love to the channel, because it helps the channel grow. It helps the video surface so other people like you can be able to see these videos. You know what I mean? This is for the community, and that's just why I do it. I don't do it for any other reason but because I like to drop these videos for the community. So making Reggie Miller today, right? First things first, when we're trying to make this bid, he was listed at 6'7", but for me, I went 6'6" just because I didn't feel comfortable with just only having an 84 3-point shot for Reggie Miller. I went 6'6" because you see, just by going 6'6", you get way more better attributes, okay? So I wanted to at least get a 90 3-point shot. He had a 6'9" wingspan, so by just going from 6'10" to 6'9", you get a 93-point shot, and I wanted at least a 93-point shot on this Reggie Miller build. I just felt like it was just a must. I feel like wow, it just didn't make sense. So we're gonna go 195 because that was his exact weight and height and wingspan. So starting with the close shot, I speak highly on close shot. I believe if he was in the game, he would have at least an 80 close shot. I believe this is more than enough to get the job done. All players should want to have close shot because there's so many instincts. Like, listen, close shot is 10 feet from the basket. You can get buckets while trying to shoot from 10 feet from the basket. All right. The close shot, which is crazy because it also is determined ability to make standing layup, oops, and put back layup. So you want to be able to do that. So driving dunk is great to have, but that's not only a way to get putbacks and alley-oops. Close shot plays a great factor in that. Now for the driving layup, we're only going 70, okay? Reggie Miller could make layups, right? He could make closer, but he was a shooter. That was his game. He was shooting the basketball. Reggie Miller was a pure sharp. He had the slippery off ball in real life. He was able to get open. I'll never forget that one video when he was getting open. He shoved Michael Jordan out the way, shot the 3, and it was straight money. He was just insane with that. Driving dunk, I just went 65. If you don't think this is enough driving dunk, then you're just silly, because this is more than enough to get the job done. I watched his highlights. He wasn't banging, getting no crazy dunks. He can dunk, obviously. He was 6'6", but he wasn't windmilling it, doing no crazy tomahawk dunks. And 65, if you're on a fast break, it would definitely activate. I think this is more than enough to get the job done, right? Standing dunk, I didn't put any standing dunk. You could do that on your Reggie Miller build, but I didn't feel like I really need to. I wanted to focus more on shooting the basketball. Post control, we're going with a 78 on the post control, all right? So I wanted some decent post control. So we get that unpluggable on bronze, we get that hook specialist on silver, and post up poet on silver as well. So I feel like 78 is a good amount for a Reggie Miller build. He did play in the post a little bit, nothing too crazy, but I feel like this was solid. Shooting, this is where the build is going to take off. So I went with the highest mid-range possible. All right, I want to be able to get every jump shot base that I could possibly get, and I would have loved to have the 3-point shot over 90, but it is what it is. So we're gonna go with a 90 on the 3-point shot. All right, so 96 mid-range shot. We get the badges that is tied with mid-range. You see Hall of Fame Deadeye and Hall of Fame set shot specialist, which is going to be nice. The shifty shooter we get when we add agility and stuff like that, so we're going to be able to see this unlock. But we also get the post fade phenom on silver. To me, this should be higher, but you would need a 79 for gold, so maybe going gold might even be better. You know what I mean? So gold might just be where it's at. Now, the free throw, he was a great free throw shooter, so I went with a 90 free throw. Reggie Miller was a great free throw shooter. I like that we get that limitless on silver. That's pretty good. That's actually really good. We're just going to go 75. Okay, we're going to go 75 on the pass accuracy. I believe this should be more than enough to get the job done. Reggie Miller could pass, but was he a playmaker? Was he like worth having like 85 or 90? I don't think so. I think this is more than enough to get the job done. We're going 80 on the ball handle. You can go 81 for handles for days, but I think 80 is more than enough. You can use your cap breaker as well at level 40 if you wanted to do this, so that's fine. You know, that's something that you could definitely do. Speed with the ball, I went with an 80. So when you're dribbling, trying to get open, this 80 speed with ball is going to help you tremendously. All right, this is going to help you get the job done, being able to create your own shot, being able to run around with the ball, launches, run, and sprint while dribbling the ball. So that's going to be great for this Reggie Miller build. Now, only go 45 on interior defense. I don't really care too much for the interior defense because you're not really going to be in the interior with this build. You will be able to play defense. So I went 85. I think 85 is solid. I feel like Reggie Miller was a respectable defender. Okay, I feel like he can lock up his matchup. And then we're gonna go 80 here on the steal. 80 steal is actually fantastic. We could have stopped here, but 80 steal is fantastic because we get silver glove and silver interceptor. You can put this to gold, and you can put this to gold if that's what you wanted for this build. So that's gonna be solid. I didn't put any block here. I didn't put any rebound needed on this build. You could put rebound if you want. Maybe at least a 60 rebound might even be good, just so we can react to the basketball. I think this might even be solid. Like, not saying he was the best rebounder, but this is just so we could get the animation so our play can react when we need him to react. We're gonna go 80 speed, and then we're gonna go 80 on the agility, right? So by having agility and speed, as you can see, we get that silver on-ball menace and silver pick dodger, shifty shooter on Hall of Fame. This is gonna be really insane for this Reggie Miller build. This is gonna be really insane. Slippery, in my honest opinion, it should be higher. Slippery should definitely be higher, at least gold on Hall of Fame. I think that would be really good. We're just gonna go 52 on the strength, nothing too crazy. 60 on the vertical, right? So now we still have something to work with. So we can go 81 here. So you don't gotta use your plus 100 anymore. So you could go 81 here. We do have that post-fade phenom, so I was able to do that. Now we have options. Okay, we have options on what we can do. If we wanted to go, let me see, slippery, then we would have to go 85, but they're not gonna let us get that 85 because we would have to probably drop one of this. Let me see. So if you wanted to drop this down, we should be able to get 85 now. Let's put this up so we could get what we had before. Okay, so here's where it's at. We could drop the offensive rebound, and then we'll still be able to get that slippery at least on gold. I feel like that's a must. On gold is a must. I like this build. I like this Reggie Miller build. Is he in a game? Obviously not, but that would have been dope if he was in a game. I think seeing Reggie Miller and like Charles Barkley in a game 1-2K at some point would be absolutely amazing. All right, so this is the build right here, right? We get shades of Ray Allen. To me, this is perfect because Reggie Miller to me and Ray Allen was very similar in their game. You know what I mean? So this is dope. 2-way 3-level shot creator. All right, so y'all let me know what y'all thought about this Reggie Miller build. And until next time, much love.